My name is Ashley Bell, and this is my first YouTube video. I happen to have a nice little area. I've got a craft that I could do during this video. I've got so many things, and then when it comes to actually doing, that's the part that's hard. Like, that's where I get caught up, because like I've been wanting to make this video for months, and I just didn't know how. So now this is me making my first YouTube video. What I'm looking to accomplish is I want a space where I can post about how I'm getting my life together. This is my first full year after getting separated from my ex. We were together for 12 years, I'm 30 now. I have a whole life in front of me. 3 kids. They're, I don't want to say grown, but they're like in school, independent, doing their own things. And yeah, I needed a new community, and I realized I'm going to build my community. YouTube is a great way to do that. I don't want to say I'm going through a no buy. I'm doing very low buy because I'm really on top of my budget. So I'll be talking about a lot of my budgeting things. I'm currently making a screen print so that I could have things to sell that have like affirmations on them, because that's really important. And I'm trying to make this my full-time financial like stability thing, because I currently don't like the job that I'm working at. And in the year of 2020, obviously that's a lot of us, but I can see that there is potential outside of my corporate America that I'm in. So here I want to talk about my daily life, talk about the arts and crafts that I'm doing. I want to also uplift people. Doing my affirmations are really, really important. And just getting in the habit of actually, accomplishing things. I need to go from being a planner to a doer. And astrologically, this year, it's great for that. That's exactly what this year is for me, right? So I just need to line into it. I happen to be in a place where the universe is giving me the things I have manifested. I have a therapist right now, and it is my first time in therapy where I can go and be like, hey, I have all of this stuff that like I'm working on processing, but I want to know how to move forward in my new life. I explained to her there's a bunch of changes that I'm going through, and I just want to be the best version of me, because going into this year, I did my tarot cards, I prayed, I thought about it, listened to my intuition, and I'm like, what am I supposed to be working on, right? I'm supposed to be working on inner child health and inner child healing and moving myself forward so that I can be my most authentic self. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I've decided to do. And if my most authentic self is just doing random arts and crafts and trying to sell to make money for my family so that we can eat in this hellscape, then that's what I will do. And I will have a good time doing it. It's really fun and inspiring watching other people's YouTubes and going from not being online at all to doing more of like long form content, right? Because I started getting used to doing TikToks again. Started getting used to it. I've been doing it for 1 month. But you can only do something for 10 years if you first did it for a month, right? So that is why I'm posting. I'm not overly editing. I'm not going to think too hard into it. I am just going to do the thing and let the universe provide, because I am showing up. So this will just be my little corner of the internet where we can get along and we sing songs and talk about affirmations and self-discovery and self-soothing. Honestly, that might be a lot of my content, is just talking about self-soothing and how to do that as an adult and not blame anybody else around you for the fact that they can't help you. Like, for you feeling alone, like, I get it, but you gotta learn how to self-soothe. And I learned that after a really particularly hard fight with my ex. And I tried calling all of my friends and nobody was around. And I had to handle it myself. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not fun. It's not beautiful. It's not what people want to see. But you should see it. Right? You shouldn't hide these things. You should know what it's like for other people to go through these scenarios so as I heal and process and move forward and start something that is new and just mine. I'm excited to have other people with me. I'm excited to be surrounded by people who are excited for this, who are going through the same things, who feel like they can reach out and be like, hey, I'm also struggling, or I'm also going through a divorce and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here. Cool. Pull up a chair, because we are making it up as we go, right? We are doing one thing at a time. Don't ask for anything else. Because what I've learned through life experience is that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, which is why we have professionals. We have professionals who get paid to do these things, and that is not me. So I'm no longer going to feel bad about the things I cannot do because I am not a paid professional. Like, I, for fun, have to be reminded to watch television. It's not something I naturally do. But it's been a good time. I've been watching some older movies, which I really, really enjoy. And that brings me a sense of stability. It takes up like an hour or two, which is always beneficial if I can find something that can just take up a little bit of time if I need it to. Like, if I just need the day to transition into another day, then I have activities. But like right now, I am working, right? Doing something to move my life forward, which is what we've all got to do at some point. I don't know. My first video doesn't have to be really long. It just needed to be something to welcome people. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably just going to set the camera up here and just continue to talk for all of my other videos. I do have things I want to talk about. Like, I want to talk about my favorite YouTubers, just to show you what I like to watch, because I love knowing other people's algorithms. I want to talk about how I journal. I want to talk about the things that I cook, because I don't really cook for like, this tastes good. I cook for like, there's a lot of vitamins and nutrients in this. I can tolerate the taste and texture, and I want to feel good. I'm on my magic kitchen witch shit right now, and just really trying to jumpstart the rest of my life, but like in a good foot, in a good healthy way. And at this point, it's just going to be essentially a diary that I can look back on. Last year, I focused and I was able to get like clips through Snapchat so I could have like a content for the year in review. But I'm very excited to be able to just actually have a longer form of things to look back on and to share with, to have community.